In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a confidence interval for a mean with an unknown sigma. And the question reads, according to Scarborough research, more than 85% of working adults commute by car. Of all the U.S. cities, Washington, D.C. and New York City have the longest commute times. A sample of 30 commuters in the Washington, D.C. area yielded the following commute times in minutes. And then they have find a 90% confidence interval for the mean commute time of all commuters. Note that x bar is equal to 27.97 and s is equal to 10.04, and then it wants us to interpret our answer. So here it told us that x bar was 27.97 and s is equal to 10.04. And because we have s, which is sample standard deviation, we're going to be using the t-distribution. And here we know that we have an n of 30. So if they don't give you the x bar and the s, what you would do is put all these values into your calculator in stats, and then you would run a one variable statistic on it. Or you could do it by hand the long way if you prefer. So now we're going to write the formula, which is x bar plus or minus t alpha over 2 times s divided by the square root of n. And now we're going to write all the information for this formula down. So we have x bar is equal to 27.97. We need to find t alpha over 2. We know that s is equal to 10.04 and n is equal to 30. And then when we're using t-distribution, we also need degrees of freedom. And that is equal to n minus 1, or 30 minus 1, which is 29. And now we need to find our t alpha over 2. So we're going to go to our t-table, and we're going to go to 90% confident, and then we're going to go up to our degree of freedom, which was 29. So we find that our t alpha over 2 is 1.699. So we know this is 1.699 now. And now we want to put everything into our formula. So we have x bar, or 27.97, plus or minus t alpha over 2, 1.699, times s, or 10.04, divided by the square root of n, the square root of 30 in this problem. And when we calculate this, we get 27.97 plus or minus 3.226. And now we're going to add and subtract 3.226 from 27.97. So we're going to find that our true mean is between 24.744 and 31.196. Or you may see it in parentheses like this, which is acceptable as well. So our true mean commute time in the Washington, D.C. area is between 24.744 and 31.196 in this problem. And then our interpretation for B is the interval was constructed using a process that would 90% of the time, in repeated samplings the same size and type as this one, produce an interval that includes the true mean commute time for working adults in the Washington, D.C. area. And that's our video on confidence intervals for a mean with an unknown sigma.